Alright, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. This lesson is going to be a quick lesson. It's going to be about spiritual power, because obviously Yahushua had power and he was able to heal people and did many miracles. And also throughout the scriptures, it talks about receiving power and talks about flying and different things, different things that we will be able to do. Not we, but the men of the Lord, his elect, who Yahushua chose from the beginning to receive this knowledge and ultimately receive salvation and to be joint heirs with him. So whatever Yahushua gets, his men, his 144,000 men, they are going to get the same. So right now, Yahushua has his glory and his spiritual powers. Yahushua made a statement. This is St. John 14:12. Verily, verily, verily means truly. Truly, truly, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, which is Yahushua, the works that I do, shall he do also. So all the things that Yahushua did were healing people, curing sicknesses, and the list goes on, all the great things he did. That no other man did these things. Yahushua did them. All these things that he did, those men are going to be able to do also. And greater works than these shall he do. So those men that believe on Yahushua and believe the works and the stuff that he did are going to be able to do greater works than he did, and that came out of his mouth. He said that. So Yahushua is gonna appear, and his men are gonna be just like him. The immortal's gonna put on, the mortal's gonna put on immortality. Salaki. 1 Corinthians 15:53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So Yahushua is an immortal now. He did that, and now he lives forever. And he did it for us, so we could be able to live forever, and have immortality, and to live forever with him and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And he really did that so we would never go off again, He did that for us, man. So we could be gods, as the scripture says in Psalms. Verse 54. So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. So ain't gonna be no more death, man. And you can't forget about the spiritual power. Salaki, let me pull this precept real quick. This is Psalms 110:3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew upon thy youth. This is Isaiah chapter 40. Salaki. I'm going to start at verse 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. So that power is talking about actual power, man. It really, if you faint, man, he gonna give you power. Let me pull this in Wisdom of Solomon 7. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up their wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. So if you gonna mount up your wings as eagles, what does that mean? What do eagles do, man? They fly. So the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that wait on them, that, the men are weak, man. I'm a young man and I know I'm weak. I can't, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Sometimes I be at camp, man, I just get real weak, man. My body just gets so weak. I get real lightheaded, man. And that's what the scripture is talking about. Even the youth shall faint and be weary. And I was weary that day, man. I was tired. I was weary. And I ain't even did nothing, man. But if I wait on Yahweh, I'm gonna renew my strength. And I'm gonna mount on my wings like eagles. And I will run and not be weary. And they shall walk and not faint. So Yahweh, it's a lot to hope for, man. It's a lot to have hope for, man. Like 2 Corinthians 5 and 7 says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. So we have faith, we believe, we hope to get these things. We hope to have everlasting life. We hope to be able to run and not get tired, man. And weary and about to cough up a lung, man. We hope to do these things, man. Let me pull this real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7. I'm gonna get straight to the point. 17, verse 17. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements. Now, what is the operation of the elements? How do elements work? How you can control those elements? Because the Lord is going to give you spiritual powers, his men spiritual powers, his elect men. There's only 144,000. He's going to give them spiritual powers and give them wisdom. And that wisdom is given now, but eventually it's going to turn, we're going to get spiritual powers, man. Like the scripture says, man, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. And that's what King David said, man. But Yahweh Shah actually said, those men that believe on him shall do greater works than these. So with that, man, we have a lot to look forward to. That's what I hope y'all just keep fighting the good fight, man. Keep fighting through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shah. I ain't want to make this too long because it's plenty of scriptures I could get. But, I just want to get straight to the point, man. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. I'm going to give all praises and honor to glory, Salakia, to Yahweh Shah, Barakatham, and peace and salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I'm going to say shalom. Until next time, shalom.